Some days I can go for, if I really want to, I can go for 40 wings. Chicken chips. Chicken chips, the whole thing.
And you got every wing. Everything.
Just devour every single wing. Gone.
In one sitting.
And I mean, a flat wing, gone.
Wait, what country are you from?
He's
What's
with.
America?
I'm going in.
You're going in?
Okay.
Yeah.
Gone.
Okay, makes
There you go.
Yeah.
And that's it. And that's that for one wing.
You've got technique for each wing.
Yeah, bro.
I'm surprised you've not been cooked about the eggs.
Bro.
Have you not cooked us about the eggs?
Bro.
This is a big pause, isn't it? But apparently it's like 2 hand space away, innit? Nah, chill out, man. Chill out. Nah, don't do me like that. Yeah. What?
Like that?
Yeah.
Major force in that.
Yeah, Clotty, you gotta do your...
Nah. I know they gave me. Clotty wasn't having it.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I'm dead.
But broski, tell the people who you are.
Yeah. So, those of you who know me, you know me. If you don't, you don't. My name's Cobbina, also known as the Black John Cena.
Yeah.
Some people, this has been 2 years now.
Mm-hmm.
This has been called the Black John Cena, and yeah, it's just kind of run around on the internet. Literally, people are like, yeah, you're Black Cena, you're Black Cena. But in reality, bro, I'm just a PT from Croydon.
Yeah.
That's literally it. That's literally it. Sometimes I do pro wrestling here and there. I haven't done it for like a few months, but that's me. PT from Croydon. I just be chilling.
Yeah.
That's literally what I do.
Respect it, man.
But one thing I want to ask, do you man always see the John Cena comparison?
I see
It
it.
does, didn't it? I was saying the same thing before we started recording. I actually see it. You see it.
I've had people, I've had like my friends, for example, like obviously this, people have been telling me this for a minute, for like a good 10 years now, I'd say. And I now have friends who kind of knew it, but they didn't know it to the point where everyone's calling me that now. So every time they see him on TV, they freak out. Because they actually see me. So every time they see him, they're like, oh man, I can't watch it. Like one of my best friends, he literally watches, I think there was a movie that came out around the time. I forgot what movie it was. Whatever. But he was in it. I think it was Suicide Squad, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know, I might be bugging. He was in it. He literally said he couldn't watch the film. He just kept creasing. He kept creasing, kept bugging out at the fact that he kept seeing me on the screen.
Yeah.
So it's just, yeah.
Even the physique as well.
Even the physique and everything, similar heights and all that. So
Right.
yeah.
Well, sometimes do you like put on like jean shorts and stuff?
Do you know what? Yeah, I did it one time for Halloween last year.
Yeah.
And it was the neatest thing I ever did in my life. But it was funny still. It was funny. You were like, oh my god, Black John Cena.
Are you into wrestling?
Yeah, I like wrestling. I got my own wrestling podcast that I do every week or two, depends, because I'm a very busy guy. Okay. So I try to like do it on a weekly basis. There you go. I mean, it's the Professional Heels podcast. So to hear that, say again, the Professional Heels podcast. It's on all streaming platforms. So literally Spotify, Apple, Amazon, all of it. So give it a listen. Me and my guy Gabriel. Gabriel is one of my friends from Arizona. And he's a big fan of it. So it's always hard. Like whenever we're shooting, he's like 7 hours away. So I had to do it at my night, on my Sunday night, and he has to do it on his Sunday morning. Before or just after he goes to the gym. Yeah. And then that way, both our days are done in regards to that.
And then you can, makes sense.
See what I mean? That's how you got to make it work with someone in America, because like we're forwards, so we have to essentially do anything early for them, and that's late for us. Because if you do anything that's early for us, like let's say if I wanted to like do a shooting at like 10 a.m. in the morning, that's 3 a.m. for them. That's not gonna happen. So it has to be later on, even if it's like 12 o'clock in the day. That's 6 a.m. for them. 5 a.m. It's not really convenient. So you had to like go for like the late evenings or like early-ish evenings. If it's 6 p.m., then it's 12 p.m. for them. You know, all those sort of things.
That's like, reasonable time.
Reasonable time. It ranges from like 5 to 7 hours, but that's how I make it work.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
That's proper stuff.
Was it just WWE or AEW or all of it?
Nah, it's low-key just WWE, isn't it? Like he likes to shit on it. I can't lie. He just likes to like shit on AEW, even though I think AEW is cool. To be honest, I low-key shit on it as well, but I shit on it because it's funny. I actually went to the show that came with that. I was like, oh, that's sick. That's sick. So man like me who's like actually talking crap on my podcast about it.
Like it.
I'm there like, I took hella photos. I was like, oh, this is so nice. Some of my wallpaper and everything. I was a fan. So yeah, like it's WWE, bit of AW. We also throw some fitness here and there as well, because I'm
Okay,
as a PT. And I have my own presence on TikTok as well as Instagram and Twitter. Just like to talk about things just like fitness, like getting into fitness, problems you overcome, and all that sort of jazz. You feel?
Yeah, I hear it still. How did you get into fitness?
Good question. I mean, so I've actually always been a bit of I only really deep this like recently, which sounds kind of weird, but like I've always been a bit of an athletic individual. So like from age 11, I was playing football for my local football team. When I say local football team, it's literally like just the team. I was just literally in my estate, back in Brixton, and I played. In reality, I was kind of dead, and you know when you're kind of dead and you're unique, no one wants to give you the ball. Like no one wants to give the ball to you at all. So I was struggling, flat-footed, sneaky, looked dead, was dead. It just wasn't working. So I then was like, tried to make that work for like a good 1 or 2 years. Didn't work, but I had my fun in the end. So I then went to my eldest brother, Jeffrey. He was into tennis.
Okay.
And I like tennis. I like to watch tennis.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of Federer. So this was around like 2000. Like when I first watched it, 2002. I was like 5, 6, or 4, or for whatever age I was like very young. And I got into playing the sport around 20. Well, I used to play like here and there in Kennington Park when I was like 10, 12, 13. And then I actually joined an academy when I was 14, back in 2012. I'm 26 now.
What, tennis academy?
Yeah, tennis academy.
Okay.
And I actually got really into it, became really good at it. But in tennis, you had to start when you're like 3. If you ever want to make it professional.
Oh, really?
If you want to make it professional, you have to like, because you're in the competitions, everything from the strokes, pause, to everything that you do is like movement, all of that. You have to be from a baby, from like not a baby, but like from a toddler. You understand? So joined that, blah blah blah. Always been into like sports in general, so I was always athletic. Then after I stopped tennis, I went to university. I just kind of stopped caring for it. Then I went to the gym. Then I kind of got into the gym because there was in my Crystal Palace, there was a school, Harris City Academy, right next to me. And one of the guys there, they had the after school club. You know, it's like schools that like hire out the sports halls and everything for like the public to use in general. That was one, and they had a gym in there. Small gym, probably the size of this room, probably twice the size of this room. Very small gym, just equipment there, blah blah blah. The guy that was on reception brought me in, showed me the ropes about lifting weights. And that was December 2016. Then I haven't stopped.
Oh.
So literally from then.
You've just been going since.
So that's a long-winded story from the fact that I played football and played tennis. So I was always into like
into fitness,
being fit in general. Then I kind of just went into lifting 6.5 years ago. So that's where I am right now, or 6 3/4. I would say.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do you follow like a diet plan and?
Yeah, I mean, everyone's seen my Twitter and everyone's
because I've seen 50 wings and
50 wings, 40 wings.
Boss man to open.
Bro, boss man hates me. Boss man hates me. I'm walking. I'm like, hey. Big time. It's like, hey, boss, you're right. It's like, you want 25 wings on it? Yeah.
25 wings.
Yeah, I do. But yeah. I mean, the thing is that that's what I post on socials.
Yeah.
In reality, all the time, like today, for example, I had 8 raw eggs. Yeah, I had my eggs raw because I was lazy.
Yeah.
In reality, I should cook them. I know that, but I'm lazy. Had that. Had my oats. Then had mince and rice, some spinach for lunch. Then had it again for dinner. An hour before I came here, and that's it. And that's what I always eat. 80 to 90% of the times throughout the week.
It's the same meal.
Same meal, but same or similar structure. So it's either rice and mince or rice and chicken. Always spinach. Always do like a green veg. Because I can't lie, I don't like carrots. I don't like all the other stuff like carrots and cauliflower. I like food, that is easy to eat. Like I can go, and that's it. Rather than sitting there and digesting the food.
You're having to do the hard work. Yeah.
It's not that, like, it's not disgusting, but it's not that tasty.
Yeah.
You understand? And because the soup is so clean, just got to like, the only way for me to go through it is by just, that's why I can have the raw eggs.
Yeah.
Because I can just,
nice and easy. Yeah.
It's that's it. Rather than like, because when I have boiled eggs, I have to mash it up to make it.
You have to mash it up.
Yeah, because I can't. I need it to be all mashed up. Yeah. And then I know people always cook me for having burger sauce, but I spray burger sauce all over that shit.
On the eggs.
Yeah. I spray, bro. The burger sauce should sponsor me, bro. I live off.
Wait, do you have them on your wings as well?
Yes.
Wait, so you have 25 wings and burger sauce. How did your stomach feel?
Bro, my stomach hates me.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
If it wasn't for the water that I drink, I drink like 5 liters of water. That's how I'm going to
5 liters.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If it wasn't for that, bro, I'd be finished.
Yeah.
Are you done? If it wasn't for the water completely cleansing it all out, I'd be done, man. I'd be done for. So that's that. In terms of diet, I eat a madness basically, but I eat clean most times.
Oh, okay, cool.
So 90% of the time is
90% of the times is always clean.
Yeah. So on your off days, what would you eat?
Bro, I splurge sometimes. I didn't even clock it until literally I think it was my last post where it was a light lunch. It was a light breakfast. Went to Morley's at 10:30. Yeah, no, I left my house at 10:30. I left my house at 10:30 to get to Morley's. There was traffic as well. I was even pissed off. A bit, so whatever. I was waiting for the bus to open. I parked my car right outside there. Morley's is over there, waiting. Shutters open. I'm in. Like, literally, I'm
Wait, what time was that? 11:15ish.
This was 10:59. The guy opens at 11.
Oh, okay.
He opens at 11. So 10:59. Opened it. Alright, cool. Walked in. Boss can full chicken and chips. Oh, sorry, no, full chicken not ready yet. I just opened shop.
Yeah.
How about half chicken? Yeah, I got half chicken. Okay, can I have half chicken, 10 and 10 spicy wings, please? Okay, sure. Wait 15 minutes. Cool. Calm. Waited. Got it. Calm. Ate at 11:15, 11:30. Calm. That was my lunch. Lunch. That was my breakfast. My breakfast. Some days, but that was light. Some days I can go for, if I really want to, I can go for 40 wings. Chicken chips. Chicken chips. The whole thing.
And you finish every wing. Everything.
Just devour every single wing. Gone.
In one sitting.
And I mean, a flat wing. Gone.
Wait, what country are you from?
He's
I'm Ghanaian.
You're Ghanaian?
Okay.
Gone.
Okay, makes sense.
There you go.
Yeah.
And that's it. And that's that for one wing.
You've got technique for each wing.
Yeah, bro.
I'm surprised you've not been cooked about the eggs.
Bro.
Have you not cooked us about the eggs?
Bro.
Nah, listen, people get onto me because it's eggs that people get onto me for, because I drink them, whatever. And then in general, they're like, this guy must be Ghanaian, this guy must be Ghanaian. I'm like, of course.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm not going to try to claim the little Jamaican, but, well, you know what I mean? I'm just going to say Ghanaian. That's that.
Yeah.
And, when it just comes to the wings in general, oh my days, like, I can just go ham. Yeah. I went to the shop and asked the man for a whole chicken, myself.
A whole chicken?
A whole chicken. I was so upset he didn't have it.
What, and you can just back that, just like that?
Yes.
Have you thought about doing like eating competitions?
Nah, that'd be lean still. I know. I'm trying to cut as well, which is ironic. I'm trying to cut. I was having shit like that. But once I get to the point where I'm like super shredded, one day I'm just gonna splurge out. Absolutely insane.
You gotta document that.
I'm gonna put 50 quid aside, and just have the whole day just splurging the fuck out. I mean, I'm gonna have wings. I'm gonna have donuts. I'm gonna have. See, thinking about it's getting me excited. Calm down still. Oh god, yeah, no. I one day I'll go to eat a competition. Maybe when I'm like an uncle for everybody, But for now, I'm cool.
So wait, when you're getting shredded, you're talking about obviously you're trying to cut. What's the biggest goal? Like, how do you do it? Sorry.
In general,
is it running or is it just like what you eat?
Nah, it's what I eat.
Yeah,
it's what I eat, bro. Because people tell me, I have clients that ask me, what cardio do you do? What cardio do you do? And I told them, do you want to hear the professional answer or the real answer?
The real answer, yeah.
The real answer. And they're like, what would you do? I'm like, bro, I can't lie. I don't do anything. I just walk and pipe. That's it. I'm dead serious.
Wait, you walk and pipe?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. No, I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. I count that as cardio. I count piping as cardio.
Okay.
And people are like, how could I do it? I sweat.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I'm like, TMI, but do you know what I mean? Like, it's energy.
No,
I put in work. I'm proud of what I do.
Yeah.
Feel me? I'm proud of what I do. I put in my work for that. So I count that as cardio. But it's always in general just, in reality, if I ever do cardio after the gym, it's just 15-minute walk. That's it.
Okay.
Incline walk. I would never do anything else. If you see me jogging in the gym, I got a gun to my head. That's for a fact.
So do you know?
I find it boring, and the thing is that I still play tennis to this day. I'm still able to move. I'm still able to I'm not unfit in the slightest bit. But it's more I cannot stand the thought of cardio. If I'm doing cardio, I have to drastically decrease my weight training.
Okay.
Because that way, I at least can say, okay, I've got an hour 15 to an hour 30 window. I'm gonna do half of the cardio, half of the weight training, rather than 95% weight training or 90% weight training and 5 or 10% cardio. So in reality, what gets me to this shredded point is just dieting, lifting weights the same way, ensuring that my proteins are still high, my carbs are a bit lower, and my fats are moderate to high. That's it.
Okay.
That's really it when it comes to that sort of stuff.
Okay.
So it's not about the gym side of things, none of that.
Now, because some people overcomplicate it. So the issue with cutting and bulking, the culture is that a lot of people think they're pro bodybuilders. Yeah, pro bodybuilders are on copious amount of steroids, so they can put on muscle easily and lose fat easily.
Yeah,
that's just how it is. So they can bulk bears.
Yeah.
And then they can, like, to the point where they can become a balloon, with a bit of a gut, and they can lose all of that and become super lean in like 12 weeks.
Okay.
Someone else is a bit different. Where if you let's say you just decided to just go and do it, right?
Yeah.
You would find it a lot harder than a pro bodybuilder in general, especially in a cutting phase. And when you're cutting, especially if you bulked up to the point where you got fat, you're gonna realize that when you cut, especially if you've got a super hard cut, you're just gonna lose muscle mass.
Okay.
You understand? So the point is that, like, the way I always advise people to do it, or the way I've done it, is I've always just take my time with it. I'm always calm with it. Make sure that my proteins are, again, high, my fats are moderate to high. I like my fats, and my carbs are a bit low. I don't stress too much about it. I always advise people, don't do the most. Your training remains the same. You only ever change your training if you're trying to change your training program in general. You don't change your program for cutting and bulking thing. It don't make no sense, because your muscle doesn't know what it's doing.
So you think it's a bit of a myth?
It's a big myth.
Oh, okay.
It's literally scientifically proven. The fact that training differently, cutting and bulking, makes no sense. Unless you're trying to go for powerlifting competition, that's different. But if you're talking strictly bodybuilding, if your training is working the way it's always been working, keep it that way. That's that.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people try to complicate it, but in reality, it's just literally keep it this way, where you don't do the most with your training. Let's say I train full body 3 times a week, and that's been working for me for the whole time, and I'm now on the cut. I'm not going to go 5 days a week for no reason. Do you understand? I'm going to stick to what I'm be doing, and that's that. I've shown this pictures of me on my Twitter of me at my lean. I've been at my leanest around 3 years ago. I only went to gym 3 days a week. I went tennis maybe once a week because I was at uni, so I was in my uni team. Yeah, that was that, and I had to see that a lot of people would want, but I didn't change
anything
whatsoever. I literally kept it in a way. In fact, if anything, I did less, but not because I was cutting, but because of just what I was doing in general. Yeah, you understand? So, in reality, just never overcomplicate training. Okay. It's my biggest piece of advice. Never complicate training. Never overcomplicate dieting as well, because people do the most. Okay. In reality, if your habits are calm, you're eating clean, go to the gym consistently.
Okay, cool. So people overcomplicate it
by a country mile.
Okay.
By a country mile, because it's always like you got influencers. Someone's saying this, then someone's saying that, then someone's in the middle, then someone's below, then someone's above. You've got all these things to now think about and consider. You don't actually know what you're doing. You don't know what's best for you. Blah blah blah. Yeah, one guy. I've even been in a mistake of it myself. I've said that training 6 days a week is not good for you. But in reality, some people recover faster than others. Yeah. You understand? It all depends on the person. I always advise someone who's a beginner or intermediate, go 3 to 4 times a week, get used to the mechanics of training and whatever, like how to do a squat, how to do a deadlift, blah blah. Get used to all that sort of stuff. And if you're someone who can recover quickly, you can have like split days and blah blah blah. But in reality, you don't need to be doing too much. It's just something that you have to understand, that your body is different to someone else's. One size doesn't fit all, and that you have to train a way that works for you. Obviously, with enough thought into the fact that scientific things back this up, not training absolutely crazily, not going to the gym for like 3 hours for 6 days a week, that's stupid. Being smart with it. Yeah. Knowing that you're gonna make mistakes as you go into it, and then that's okay, because you will come out knowing a lot more.
Okay, cool.
So that's really that.
Okay.
So how many times a day do you train? Just once or?
Once.
Just once.
You just train once a day?
I train once a day, and a lot of people, on theory, they're like, "Oh, your training plan is cool, but it doesn't look like it's hard." Every single person I showed, I've taken to the gym to do my training plan, they've died. They're like, oh, so this is how you train, right? Oh, this is how you do like 6 reps. I'm like, yeah, those are the 6 most uncomfortable reps you'll ever do.
Yeah.
Like, uncomfortable from the first rep you're struggling.
Okay.
I tell you to do it 5 more times. Long.
I was gonna say, so when you train, do you train everything to fatigue?
Essentially everything, like mostly, so with my heavy compounds, always to failure.
Okay, cool.
For my isolation workouts, I'll do it near to failure with like maybe 1 to 2 reps in reserve.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
Other than that, basically everything is near or to failure.
Okay, cool.
And that's that.
Yeah, okay.
Always kept it that way. Why? I say always. In reality, I've only been doing that for the past 2 years.
Okay.
It's helped me a lot in doing that.
So I think like on set here, we have like we've got 3 different type of body types with all 3 of us in it. Yeah. So obviously we all probably have a bit different goals. So if starting with me, I want to know myself. If I just want to cut, because I'm trying to cut and everything at the moment. What's my like? What would you recommend with me personally?
Well,
you're big, looking at me.
You're a big guy.
Yeah.
Like you're big and you're tall, so you had to eat more.
Okay.
Eat
more.
You had to eat more than the normal person.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Not you have to eat more.
Yeah.
Eat. Whereas like some people, so I had one of my clients who's a good friend of mine, Luca. He's 6'3", 100 and started about 160 kilograms.
Yeah,
big guy.
That's big. That's big. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. And when I trained him, first thing I said to him is, okay, you're gonna eat 2.8k calories. He's like, oh, that's a bit much, isn't it? And I was like, you are 6'3". And 160 kilos. I don't even know how much. I don't even know how much that is in pounds, but it's way above 300.
Yeah,
you understand?
That's a lot. G.
Flipping hell. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So you're that. You have to eat according to that because your body is working so much. Do you understand? To hold, with the calories that you have to burn, your body's working overtime.
Okay.
Do you understand? Because for you to have gotten to that stage where you're so big in terms of your weight, you would have to eat a lot. Okay. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So now you have to kind of eat a bit. You're going to have to eat less, but it's still a lot compared to a normal person.
Yeah.
So someone like you had to eat on the higher end to kind of cut down because, okay, I can put you in the calorie deficit where you eat 1,800 calories. You feel like shit, you'll look shit, and you'll be shit.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah,
so you really want to slow it down. A lot of people don't understand about this is how body recoupling goes. You see how I can cut my weight but still have my size. I'm slow with it.
Okay.
It takes time.
Yeah, okay.
You don't need to rush into it. So that's what I say for someone like you. For you, for example, I'll say, okay, you're a bit smaller than him, so I would say I put you maybe around 400 less than him. 4 to 500 calories less than him in general. And for you, you're pretty lean. Like you mean you're pretty similar in terms of how our bodies are not too far from height, so on and so forth. So in that, it's a sense where, okay, you would have to have around near your maintenance, and your maintenance would be around maybe 2.4k calories. You wouldn't think so, but it's around. That's like a rough number in the ballpark.
Yeah.
You understand? So then you have to be like, alright, cool, I'm gonna go for 2.2 to cut down a bit. Okay. And kind of work from there. Whereas he's having 2.9 to cut down, and you're probably gonna have 2.5. Okay. So everyone's different.
Cool.
You can start from 3,000. You can start from 2.5. You can start from 2.3. All of it works. I'm not really a big fan of calorie counting like that. Okay. But I always say to people, if you really want to learn where to start, count your calories initially. Then you don't need to worry about it because you kind of know what you're eating because it's all about the food that you eat rather than the number. A lot of people get confused about the number. They're like, if it fits in my macros, that's the best thing. But in reality, that's not going to help you feel good. It's not going to make you look as good as you think it is. Yeah. And protein works in different ways where it's bioavailable. So if I have food, let's say I have chickpeas. I don't want to use anything that's I don't want to say anything that's incorrect. But let's say something that's not super high in terms of bioavailability, right? How your body absorbs the protein, and I have a lot of it. It's not going to do as much as I would hope it would, rather than having like a few number of eggs. Yeah. Do you understand? Yeah. And all the foods with the vitamins and how they help you operate, blah blah blah. That's it. Because all that really matters is you eat well, you sleep well, you train hard. But what you eat dictates how you sleep and how you train. Yeah. And how your habits are dictate how you operate, so how you eating and how you sleeping. Yeah. When all those
it's almost a little cycle.
It's almost it's a cycle. So when all those three come together, you're like, okay, now I'm blessed. Because when it comes to it, some people they my clients drink alcohol. I've drank alcohol here and there. I'm not like complete flat out. But some of my clients, they train well. they eat well, but they drink.
Yeah.
And I mean, they drink.
Yeah. Every night.
Every night. Every night or every two, it's like, oh man, I had a couple of pints after. It's just like, why? Do you know what I mean? It's like, you had a couple of pints, and I'm like, why did you even have it?
Yeah.
You didn't even do having a social night, you just had it anyway.
He's watching the football. You
watch football at home, you're like, go.
That's
not.
That was crazy.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, major pause on that one.
Yeah.
But so they be drinking all the time, blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, of course you're not going to see any progress. Well, you're seeing progress, but it's super slow. You're doing the most of your diet. You're doing the most in the gym, but you just need to sort out your habits. Because your habits affect everything. I'm super clean. I drink my water all the time. I'm eating my food. I'm eating the food I'm meant to be eating. I'm sleeping at least 7 hours a night. I'm training hard. I'm calm. I'm gonna see progress. Pretty soon.
Because you're doing things in the right way.
That's it.
So would you say habits is the big problem for a lot of people?
A good amount of people. Habits is something that really gets people by the throat because they don't even clock it. They do not even clock it. Think about it this: I have a pint or two every night, and that's not even much on the night in general. Like you might have a little bit of a buzz. I'm using pints because that's the easiest word to talk about. I'm not even going to talk about things like Kvassier. No, I'm not going to go into that stuff yet. But like they have 1 pint a night or 1 or 2 every 2 nights. That comes up to like 8 throughout the week. 8 pints is heavy.
That's a lot.
It's heavy. Some guys can have 13 pints in the night. That's
I know I've
super
just had that type of stuff.
13 in the night.
13.
Wow.
They just get battered.
they get bad.
Bro, even when we go football, them man probably drink 13, 14 in a day.
They would drink from the day.
I'm not even more than they will start Sunday mornings when they're getting in.
Bro.
That's the thing. So, them man, they don't even clock it because it's like, think of it like this. Imagine in a boxing fight, you can get 1 jab. Okay, it hurts. It's a bit stiff, but it's not too much. 2,
brush on the nose.
3, brush on the nose. 2, okay, 3, out. 4, oof. 5. So it starts to get you more and more and more and more as you're getting in. It doesn't hit you initially until the end when you're like, oh, damn, I'm on the floor now. Do you understand? Because it will catch up. It will accumulate over time. So the thing is that you need to be aware that habits really get people when it comes to fitness. Because their habits affect things like the sleep. You know the whole cycle. It affects things like your sleep. It's going to affect how you work out. It affects how you work out. You're not going to be in the mood to eat certain foods because your body's rejecting it almost. Do you understand? So all these things, they all come together. They all come together in a sense where that's jarring, isn't it? They all come together where it actually affects your progress. So some people, the easiest thing is the gym. That's the easiest. Any guy in the dog who's able-bodied can go and do some weights anytime. Anyone can.
If you've got the discipline.
It's not even discipline because some people just
it's somewhat enjoyable. I feel like I have that problem. I feel like I can do the gym aspect of things, like athletically run. It's just eating. That's where it goes down to habits.
Because the gym is a gym.
Yeah.
And it's something that you can do. You're active. You're getting yourself moving. It's healthy for the human body in general to do exercise. Yeah. And you can go to the gym and just do even if it's like the most dumbest squats ever in terms of like you just do like 1 set of whatever dumb weight that makes no sense, whatever. You're active at least you're not sitting at home doing absolutely nothing.
100%,
But the thing is that that's easy in a sense. Where it's easy to do it. But the eating, who's got the time? Not the time, but who can be bothered to go to the supermarket, buy a bunch of chicken breast or chicken legs, then buy some spinach or broccoli, then buy some rice, and then buy some mince, and then buy some fish, and cook that at home. That is dead. That's dead. That's long. That's long. You understand?
Mad long.
That's hype. Like even me talking about it, I'm thinking,
you gotta do it like a Monday.
Do you know what I mean? I gotta do it. But that's what separates people. From people who just go to the gym or for whatever, and people who live for it.
It's good for the body.
It's good for the body. And the whole thing is that I always tell my clients, the number one most important thing is, do you feel better? if you feel better, in terms of you feel like you can breathe better, you feel like you can move better, then that's part one done. Mm-hmm. Because that's when things like diet and habits come into it.
Yeah.
Then part two is in terms of like keeping the consistency up in the gym. If you can do that whilst keeping part one done, on top, that's when you're going to see results.
Yeah.
So the habits really get to you, because the habits, they're small.
Yeah,
they're small, but they count up.
And you won't think they do damage, like you said. You won't think.
But they add up eventually.
So would you have any recommendations on how to overcome habits, or would you just say it's literally discipline?
It's down to the person as well.
It's discipline, but it's also hard. So for example, at home, I'm always going to see cake made. Yeah. Cake is there. Cake is there. My aunt loves cake.
Yeah.
I like cake.
Yeah.
I'm going to eat the cake.
What type of cake? All sorts.
But if I see it there, I'm like, I'm gonna eat it. Even though I shouldn't, I'm like, I see it.
That was the
I'm a fool of but it's there. Take it, bro, because it's the habits that you're around.
Yeah.
And what gets people is that they don't even clock it. So for example, if you're like a very nice, sociable person, you don't like making people, you don't like being the party people, you don't like being boring.
People pleaser
sort of person, After work, your work group always goes out on drinks. Oh, come on, mate. Come on, have a couple of pints of us. Oh no, I can't. Like, I got this. Nah, come on, forget that. Come. Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. And that cycle continue and continue because you are in that position. You're in that habit. You need to, or not habit. You're in that environment.
Yeah.
You then want to get yourself out of that environment because you are constantly around people who are giving you the things that you shouldn't eat all the time. Or drink all the time, because it's just the environment that you're in is super important, which is why I'm very sympathetic to people who come from African, Caribbean or South Asian background when it comes to losing weight at home, because that's the hardest thing in the world. How dare you tell mom I don't want to eat that? No chance.
The food appearance of fed us
with the oil.
Sure. I was even gonna say, when it comes to calorie counting, when my mom makes jollof, how am I meant to count that?
You forget it. It is not happening. It is not happening. You have to just think. Oh, okay, cool, whatever. And I always say to people in that situation, just focus on the protein. Have the chicken. I mean, this is where it gets even harder, because if you have too much of the meat, you are going to get in trouble because you took too much from the pan. So it's long. Which is why I say to people, bare rice, all the rice, one chicken wing. So bare carbs, no protein is long. So I understand the people, and obviously if they cook food from at home, then their mums will get upset. Oh, you don't like my food, you don't like me.
I was even deeper. Look at the salad that we have. Ghanaian salad, you might not know about it. But even a Nigerian salad.
It's peak.
Bare mayo
and salad cream.
It's crazy.
I'm like, this is not salad at all.
It's not salad.
You know what I mean? It's crazy, but this is the thing. So when you're in that environment, it's going to be so hard. Because when I think about it, because now I live with myself. And whenever I cook my food, it's literally, I know what's going in every single thing. Chicken here, that's seasons. Rice, spinach, sauce. That's it.
You're good.
That's it. But I know everything that's gone in there. So I'm a lot more at peace. Whereas if I go home and, auntie, uncle, dad, whatever, has cooked this, it's long. It's rash, because they don't give a damn.
They just make it to the best of their ability.
And I've seen them cook the food, and I'm thinking, you put so much oil in that.
Salt.
Oh my days, oil, salt, everything. So it's long. So it's the environments. You have to get yourself out of that environment initially, but how to do that is the hardest thing. So I always tell people, try to remove yourself from the situations that put you there. If you're able to, great. If you aren't able to, it's long. You have to essentially be smart with it, or approach it smarter. So, for example, you're at home, mum's cooking this, blah blah blah. Okay, eat less of it. Eat your other stuff in your spare time.
Yeah.
And then eat less of that rather than eating all of it and treating the same thing. And that's what I would say.
Okay, that makes sense.
So what about if your friends say we're going out to eat? Like how are you going about that?
This is why I'm talking about the vibes when you're going out with your work colleagues. This is what I've always found difficult myself, right? But when my friends go out for something to eat, I always prioritize protein. The first thing on my mind is protein. How much meat am I going to get on this plate?
Yeah? So that's why you get 50 wings.
Makes sense. Because at least I know if I have 50 wings, it's protein. Yeah. So I don't need to worry about the carbs that much. Okay, I'm having chips. That's fats and carbs. All right, cool. But for the rest of the day, I'm gonna put my protein down, and I'm smart with it because I always do this on a day I have a rest day the following day. Because if I eat that on a day where I had to gym the next day, I'm going to wake up with a stomachache.
Yeah.
I had to perform a workout that I know I'm not going to perform very well. I'm fucked. If I'm ever going to have a cheap meal, it has to be on a day where I either just worked out or I have the rest day the following day. And there's a certain day of the week where I have 2 rest days. So I'll do my workout, have it on the first rest day, and then the second rest day, my stomach is hating me. In reality, it's hating from the first day after I just ate it.
It didn't kick in.
So when it comes to like when you're going out with your friends, I always say, get the meal that has the protein in it. But it's difficult because you don't want to get the fatty meals. Because you know the fats that they have aren't good fats. They're not nutritious fats. They're fats. They're just bad fats. Let's just say that, right? So let's say you go into like, I don't know, if you go to Nando's, for example, the chips there, they have bare calories. So I just get a half or full chicken.
Full chicken.
I get 4 chicken.
Full chicken.
I get 4 chicken, some veg, throw it in there. I'm blessed. Everyone's looking at me like I'm an absolute monster, but I'm having a great time. I'm having a great time with my full chicken. That's blessed, bro. I'm not back on my way home today. I can't.
We're good.
So when you go, listen, all you got to do is prioritize a protein. Always go for, or if they have a grilled option, aim for that.
Okay, so like peri-peris, that.
Peri-peri sort of stuff. Avoid the fried dishes, because the fried dishes over there, wow, they put serious shit in it. I mean that in the worst way possible. They put some unreal stuff, but that's what makes it so tasty. Do you understand? So you gotta go far away from the fried stuff. Because even with the grill stuff, they're still putting in all these things to make it
make it mad tasty.
To make it tasty. Do you understand? As if it's not grilled. Do you understand? So definitely ensure that your food, you're prioritizing protein, you're getting grilled food, or you just get seafood. Okay. But avoid food that's fried. Okay. If you go to somewhere like Pizza Express, you're kind of pissed because I forgot their options as well. But you're gonna have to go for, if you're gonna go for a cheesy option, you have to find it in that scenario. Because I know they have something like a salad, but let's be real. If you go to Pizza Express, all your friends have a nice piece and you have a salad, you're gonna feel like a dickhead. It's come from someone who's very clean in their diet. You're gonna feel like a dickhead. So go for the pizza that you know doesn't have too much fat around it. Do you understand?
So what, like, obviously this is just pizzas in general. Which pizzas would you say are like the healthiest ones that
chicken.
Chicken.
Okay, cool. Because the thing is that everyone, pepperoni, salami, ham, all that stuff, all the pork stuff.
Beef.
Hella fat. Even their beef, hella fat. And obviously, I'm a big fan of like going for beef with higher fats in general because that's got nutritious fats in it. But they've put all the stuff on it that kind of just eradicates that in general. Or not eradicates it, but just makes it obsolete. So it
takes the fat out the range.
Do you know what I mean? It's just gone. So if you ever go for a pizza, chicken. Go for chicken. Chicken, because chicken, they always put chicken breast strips in it.
Okay.
And that's obviously low fat. And I don't really agree with low fat meals, but it's going to be lower fat or lower shit in general than everything else. So obviously, if you want to go for the reduced fat cheese, you can, but they might put a lot of sugar in it to make it kind of tasty enough to be similar to the normal cheese that they put on. So you might as well just get the normal cheese instead.
Okay. That makes sense.
I also find it so crazy. It's like, So deep with fast food, and obviously how we all live in the mid-20s. It's difficult to sometimes always to cook. So if you're buying food, why is it so difficult to get something which is slightly nutritious for you? You know what I'm saying?
And this is what's so fucked because
I think they're actually made to not do.
Do you get me? Everything, it's like everywhere you go is just bare fatty.
Yeah,
bro. The reality is, even go to the supermarket, you want a quick meal. You have no time to cook any food at home.
Yeah.
You are pissed because you go there and you're like, oh damn, that's my friend. You go there and you're like, oh damn, there's this ready-made this. You look at the ingredients, it's got absolute bullshit on it. Absolute bullshit. Even though,
but you have
it because it's like, oh my god, this is all I can do. This is all I can take. Like even if you go for just normal, you go for the deadest chicken breast strips. You go in, it will say 80% chicken. You're like, oh my days, it's not even all chicken. What is it? What's inside it? And all these sort of things. And that's the healthier options. The normal options you get, like ready-made lasagna or this and that. All the stuff they put in it is hard. So it's so difficult because I feel so sorry for people who work on the move. Like imagine if you're like one of those builders. You know those guys go to Tesco Special, Sainsbury's or whatever supermarket out there, and have to get the meal deal. Even the meal deals aren't even that healthy. Because they got all the crap in it. And they don't even have that much protein. And then the thing you eat is like 80% ham. It's like, oh my god, this ain't all ham. Whereas if I go out and buy ham itself, it's ham.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Like ham and the leg and everything. So my advice to people in that scenario is I don't even have much of an advice, to be honest, other than cooking food from home.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is the number one thing to do. And obviously when you go out, because when you go out to these restaurants, you're pissed because if you go for the healthiest option, it's expensive.
And it's dead.
And it's dead.
Yeah, it's true.
So it's like, what do you even do?
Yeah, it's true.
Do you understand? So it's something where you really, 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 really have to think strategically in a sense where if you're going to go out in a restaurant, you've got to go for the healthy option or go for the grilled option at least. That helps things be easier. Cool, go for the grilled option. Then if you're going to the supermarket and you want to get something that's healthy, but you have no time, look at what you have around you. I always say, I don't want to say single ingredient foods because I don't want to sound like a crazy health guru, but go for foods that have the least amount of shit in it, that have the least amount of crap in it, that you look at and you're like, okay, this is okay enough. It hasn't got crazy preservatives or all the sort of stabilizers and all this sort of stuff in there. It's calm, I can eat it and not feel like crap, because a lot of the food that you eat, right, ready made, I don't know if you guys are clocked this, but I clocked myself. If I eat it, you feel bloated straight away. Yeah. We have some sort of bloat, or your body's like, it's got all the crap in it that's not natural in the human body. You understand? So we're so pissed that we live in a world that if you don't cook your food from home, we're stressed. Yeah. Think about when our mums used to say, "Let's feed at home." Yeah. Let's feed at home. I know, coming from an Afro-Caribbean background, I know for a fact, especially like when I first started lifting, all the aunts were asking me, did you get those muscles from home or food from outside? It's always a question I used to get asked. Is that from home or from outside? Thankfully, it was from home. Yeah. And I actually built it properly, but when you go from outside, you become a bit stockier. Yeah. Obviously, people have different body types, but you kind of become puffier.
Wait, sorry, what do you mean by outside?
By outside, like, do you get most of your food from outside?
Oh, your food, sorry.
Like that's what I'm saying. Do you get it from home, from outside?
Okay, sorry.
When you eat food from outside, it's gonna help. It's gonna make you puffier. It's gonna make you a bit more bloated. It's not as healthy as food from home. Even though the food from home, mum and dad always put hella oil in it, blah blah blah. You know what's going in that the whole time. You know, okay, to make this healthier, I'm gonna reduce the amount of oil. To make it healthier, I'm gonna reduce the amount of salt that goes in this, and so on and so forth. That's the thing. So it's all about knowing what goes in your food. Because in the supermarket, especially ready-made foods, you don't know what's actually in it, do we? Yeah. Even looking at the ingredients, let's be real, I don't understand at least 90% of what's on the ingredients. Yeah, just bare. But I know for a fact, because I've researched them as well, that's crap. That's crap, especially stabilizers, preservatives, all these sort of things to like hold it in a container without expiring. You're like, do you know what I mean? So it's always good to get fresh ingredients, basically, but it's hard.
Yeah. To even just go in a shop and look at all that is long.
Do you know how long it is, bro?
Yeah, that's true.
A lot, and this is what I get into people on the internet for, who preach about being the healthiest person in the world. You do not you preach all these things, but you're not that person.
Yeah.
Do you think people are gonna have time to be like, wow, I should be a lot healthier? Let me go into the supermarket and spend an extra 10 minutes looking for the healthy options. Who's got time for that when I just want to go and get out and go?
Yeah.
Do you understand? Which is obviously why when I tell people, cook your food from home, so you don't have to worry about that shit. Because if you get yourself into that shit, it's long. I lived through that to this day. Where if I haven't cooked my food from home, I'm pissed.
Yeah.
And I go to the supermarket and there's gonna be the deadest thing there.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna feel like crap. And I'm just gonna be like, ugh, but I gotta eat it. And that's just that. I always tell people, you want to try your best to avoid that situation. But if you are in a situation, get what you can that is reasonable in the sense where it doesn't have too many ingredients. It's not to feel too much crap, and you can eat it without feeling crap. And that's really it.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I wanted to ask. So what would you say one of your worst experiences has been as a PT?
In what way? In what sense?
Like with someone. Like what's the worst experience you've had?
Do you know, I've been very thankful as a PT that I very, very grateful for the fact that I haven't really gone through major fuckeries with clients. You get clients who are fussy, you get clients who talk shit, you get clients who say, coach, I want to lose 10 kg in 2 months. And to those people, I've actually told them, just do cocaine. I'm dead serious. Because I'm not going to do that for you. Do cocaine. Like, dead ass.
10k in 2 months is crazy.
Like 10 kg in 2 months, babes, do cocaine. And it's only 2 months is like 1.5. Like they say. In 5 weeks I'm on holiday, I want to do 10 kg. Okay, cool. Cocaine. Calm. Anyways, in reality, I haven't really had much bad experiences. My clients are very easygoing. My clients they're mainly people who they've been in the gym and they're a bit stuck. They've been in the gym for a good amount of time. Not a good amount, but like a year.
Okay.
No more than a year, maybe 2 if they're very tired. And they just want to get fitter. They're a bit stuck because they've been told too many different pieces of information. Whereas I'm very direct with it.
Yeah.
Obviously there's people who are advanced, like people who want to go for bodybuilding prep. I don't do those people because that's not in my fault. That's not on my skill. My skills. I know how to do it, but it's not gonna be the best. So you're better off just going for someone else in regards to that. But if you just, let's say all you just come to say, hey, I just want to get fitter, blah blah blah. I got you. That's that. But in terms of the worst experiences or the worst thing that's happened, I don't really know. I can't really say. Like, I don't want to say like I get away with things, but I had a lot of embarrassing moments with my clients. I didn't even think of it, but like for example, one client today, she's doing her training, and we're in the studio that I work with electromuscular stimulation, so EMS. You haven't heard of it? It's literally just 20-minute workout, which is equivalent with an hour in the gym workout. You have all these dialing points to you, and all your muscles contract whilst you get the electric stimulation. You perform a movement. That's it's a lot more to explain with it. We give the clients their kits and we whip their kits as well. So it's all about conductivity with all the equipment that we strap on them. One of the girls was training today, and she literally split her pants, or she split her shorts. Yeah. Bear in mind, I am a huge professional. What I'm going to say this is going to sound mad. So prepare yourself. I'm a professional. I don't mean it any sort of way possible. I said to let me see. I said to let me see. I didn't even deep it. I didn't deep it at all. Because she's like, oh, it's over here. I said, where? And I was looking, and I was like, I had to stop myself. I said, because she was giggling.
Broski.
But that's flirting. This is flirting versus harassment at its finest. Right? Because that could have turned harassment
straight.
Like the light.
Because you know if she goes, what?
I'm pissed.
Finished.
My session end is there.
She's like, I was like, wait, let me see. She's like, oh, no, I want to show you. I was like, oh, no, I was like, oh, yeah, you're fine. Okay, oh, your booty's popping. And I was like, oh, chatting shit. Oh, my days. I'm so dumb. So she's lovely. She's a flirtatious woman, blah, blah, blah. But I get so many embarrassing moments. But I don't even mean it like that, because if I maybe it will show off or whatever if I didn't mean like that. But like, there's so many embarrassing moments where like I swear on my heart, God knows my heart, I didn't even mean it, because I thought the client had gone. We're in the small studio, right? I thought the woman's bathroom was gone.
Yeah.
Like, in terms of, like, no one's in there. I gotta go and clean up and stuff and blah, blah, blah. Walked in, woman was there. I was like, sorry, I'm so sorry. Bare breasts and everything. She's like, oh, you okay? I was like, sorry, just gonna close the door. She's like, oh, yeah, you're fine, babe. I walked into a client. I thought she'd gone because she'd been there for a minute, for like an hour. After the
breast
session.
was just
Her breast was out. And I was just like, oh, sorry. She's like, oh, no, it's okay, babe. I was like, this isn't right. This isn't right. This isn't right, because I always feel if she found me incredibly ugly, she'd be like, I'm pissed. But I've always had embarrassing moments, thankfully. No, like, crazy moments.
What are the positives, though?
Of being a PT?
Yeah.
I just love changing people's lives.
Okay.
I think for me, because I came from, like, low confidence, not being good enough, or feeling like I was good enough, blah, blah, blah. So I know how it feels to feel down and crap, and, like, no one really rates you, or no one really respects you. And I felt like that for so long in my life. So when I know that I can change people's lives by something as simple as fitness, that helps me, that motivates me so much. And I think I've always wanted to mentor people, because I mentor people in general, like I help people all the time, blah, blah, blah. And my best way to do that is through fitness. And I feel that with doing that, that's like me giving back to the world. Like, what am I going to provide to this world that's going to make it to a better place? And I can do that through fitness. And that helps me a lot. Helps me a lot. It obviously helps my clients a lot because they're happy, they're more confident. Some clients that I have, they're shy. I'm the most shameless guy in the world. You cannot be the most embarrassing person in the room. I will make myself embarrassing for you to make your life a lot easier. Because I'm shameless. Everybody who knows me on my socials knows I don't give a fuck. I do not care. But that's just my character. I don't take myself too seriously. And some people love it, some people hate it. Do you know?
It's life, innit?
That's it. So change people's lives is one of the biggest positives about being a personal trainer.
It's also like a connection built as well along that journey as well.
You build so many connections. I'm very good friends with a client. I trained him, and now he's one of my good friends. We went to the Chelsea game the other day.
Oh, okay,
on the Wednesday, and the connection you build with these people is something that's so great because they are trusting you with something so personal. It's the reason why it's called personal training. Not just training whatever. It's I'm worried about how I look. I don't like how I look. I'm coming to you to help me get my looks the way I want it to be. I want to feel better. I want to look better. I want to be happier. I'm entrusting myself in you so much. That's such a big responsibility to have. And I'm always going to be thankful for that. The fact that I can actually change people's lives. Because it's something that I feel like it's just something that I've been gifted with doing. And something small, it's something so small in the hindsight of things, but if I can change that person's life, I'm blessed. That's just really it.
I wanted to ask, so with training, is it true that you can get into good shape by just doing the compound exercises, or you saying you have to do your isolated exercises?
No, you can just do compounds. You can just do compounds. Obviously, isolation will obviously help and aid towards it. But this is the thing with people, because there's always a person. Like, if I say something like, if you just want to get in shape and you just want to go do compound workouts, there's always the Nick who's like, actually, if you do this, and I'm just like, bro, people are different. People have different goals. If I just want to go to the gym to look a bit good, I'm only going to worry about the compound workouts because they're the ones that train everything. Of course, if I want to grow more of my arms, I have to do more isolation workouts. So I want to grow more. Like, I might be lacking in certain areas. So like, for example, I want to build up my chest more. I need to add some more isolation workouts on top of the compound workouts that I'm doing. But if you just want to kind of get into a shape like, I don't know, like a swimmer's body or whatever, or just a lean, clean physique, you don't have to worry about the size of your arms, just happy and lean. Just do compound workouts. Like, honestly speaking, everyone's got different body types. And I always say with the sports that people do, or the sort of lifting, whether it's powerlifting or bodybuilding that they do, it's not that your body or that makes your body, it's that your body is suited to that. In a sense, so for example, I can't powerlift. I'm strong, but I'm not strong. Like, I can bench 180 kilograms.
180?
Yeah, it's strong. It's strong, but it's not the strongest. It's not the strongest.
Yeah.
You just sit down.
He's trying to say, you can't play that off.
Okay. Do you know what I mean? It's strong, but there's people who weigh my weight who can do 250.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
I know what you're saying.
Do you understand? And my point is that, like, I know my limits. Yeah. I'm very, very, very aware of my limits. My body does not like it when I gain too much fat. Because I've tried to put on size. Yeah? And I can put on size very easily. Like, because I know what I'm doing with it. But I'm around 5'11", in between 5'11" and 6 foot. If I get any wider, I'm just gonna look shorter.
Yeah.
And my body does not like it when I get bigger, especially fatter.
Yeah.
Because it can't carry all the weight very well. I get tired, it doesn't work very well. So I know my body in that sense. And I always tell people, when you go to whatever you do with fitness, do what's best for you. Yeah. If you just want to get lean, and you just want to be in shape. Yeah. Compound workouts and cut.
Okay, cool.
You need to worry about everything else, because everything else is long. Obviously, if you want to add it in because you're lacking in that area, because people have different genetics, then of course add that to it.
Yeah.
But in reality, if you're just trying to get fit, you can get fit from doing calisthenics. Yeah. And that's it. And cut. That's it.
So what are the compound, just like to the people mainly, what are the main compound exercises?
So compound exercise is literally an exercise that works more than one muscle. So a bench press works your chest, shoulders, and your triceps. A overhead press, same thing, well, your upper chest mainly, upper chest a bit, mainly shoulders, and your triceps. Deadlift, pretty much every single muscle in the body. Squat, pretty much your entire lower body, and parts of your lower back, and core. What else is out there? Chin-ups, your back and biceps, dips, triceps and chest, and shoulders too. All these workouts are workouts where you work more than one muscle. And you always heard people talk about bench press, squat, and deadlift. That's like the holy grail that's like the big three lifts.
Is that like almost your whole body?
That's
your whole body, innit?
Yeah, basically, essentially. Literally. And compound workouts are just pure definition workouts that work more than one muscle. That's it.
Okay, cool.
That's it. And the main ones are obviously squat, bench, deadlift, pull-ups, so forth.
Okay, cool. That makes sense. I was even going to ask a bit later in the pod now. Yeah, you know that you said that you piped for cardio. Have you piped your clients?
No.
Okay, kept it very professional.
I'm strict with it.
Okay.
Only after I'm done.
So you say
she's like
last session. She says last session the next day.
Yo, what are you telling? Nah, I like to keep it professional with it. I always feel that because I have a lot of female clients. Okay. I feel like my base is like 80%.
Oh, okay.
I've had female clients who want to fuck me. I'm not even trying to like show off anything. Yeah. That's just the reality of it. I've seen how they move, I've seen everything. Cause I know what's flirting, and I know what's fuck me. I've clear difference between those two. I know some of them have even said it, blah blah blah.
They've told you.
I'm just like, yeah, cool, because I'm very open with how I talk. Yeah. So they're like, oh, I want you to do this to me. I'm just like, fair enough, but babes, we're training right now. Yeah, that's for later. Understand? So I do not fuck my clients. I steer far out of that. After your training, after we've completed, maybe, but that's way after.
Yeah.
That's way after. I just think it's right. I want my clients to feel comfortable with me. I want them to know that I don't have any ulterior motives. I'm not trying to mean to them. I have a lot of pen clients as well. Some of the clients I look at, I'm thinking, why do you want me to train you? Yeah. Like on the real, like, like I'm looking at your body and I know how some girls move. I'm just like, you want to feel happy and healthy, but you move well. You're very happy, and you're healthy. Yeah. So what more is there for me to do for you? Yeah. Do you understand? I'm just thinking, okay, but whatever. Like, I'm happy to train you. If you just want a good time, I'm into that. One girl today I was training, she was like, she's very fit, moves well, she's great. She's like, I just want someone to push me. I want someone to really fuck me up. And I was like, and she's from like California. She's like, I really want someone to fuck me up. I was like, oh my, okay, cool. And she's like telling me, fuck me up. I was like, oh, you're like, yeah. Like, so they're looking at you saying it. I was thinking, anyways, back to professional mode. And I obviously give them what they want. Yeah. In the sense where if they want me to do something
to push them,
I'm there for them. I'm there for them. I'm always gonna be there. And I just want my clients to have a good time. The number one important thing, my clients is enjoyment. Because there are PTs out there that are better than me. There are coaches out there that are better than me. There are coaches that know more, blah blah blah. But for me, I'm not even basic. I'm pretty advanced with what I know. But enjoyment is number one. As long as you're enjoying your time and you're seeing progress, I don't care. Because everything else is too complicated. In the sense where people like to do too much to show that they know much. In reality, we're human. And we keep things simple. I think it's good to keep things simple. My clients have a good time, they come with me, they leave happy, job done. So that's that. But I don't want my clients, man.
Okay, cool. I respect that. I respect that. I respect that.
A lot of people think I do that. Most people.
I thought you did. I don't know why.
Because it's what PTs do in general. But this is why PTs are done, because they mix in business with pleasure. I'm just like, bro, relax your dick. Like, actually relax. I hear it. She's nice. But me, there's so many women out there in the world. So there are too
for it to be the ones you're training.
Like, come on. Do you know what I mean?
Hear it still.
So that's that. What's that? Oh, no need to. Even the one that was I've even posted my video the other day. The other one that was that's on the show. She's a good friend of mine. And I was like, oh my god, I bet you piped her, bro. Take your BBC fancies out of your head. It's so weird. Why are you envisioning me fucking her? Not you in general, but like I have like you know like the football Twitter accounts oh my god. Oh, you showed her your BBC. I'm like, you were so sneaky. My days. Like,
for them to be picturing you.
Like, imagine they're sitting in their bedrooms actually typing
that out.
Bro,
I know they're hard, but they're hard. It's a madness, but man. That's that.
Shit.
That is crazy. That's actually funny.
I wanted to ask as well, stuff like boxing, would you advise that's good for the...
Yeah, boxing is great.
Get into the,
Great cardio, it helps with muscular endurance as well. It's fit. I mean, I do boxing here and there. I'm gonna pick up a martial art on top of what I do in general. I do pro wrestling, but it's just pro wrestling. It's just like not pretend wrestling, but it's like.
Oh, you do pro wrestling yourself?
Yeah, I train for it. I stopped in May. I'm coming back into it now. I just had to like get finance stuff and everything. But I do that here and there.
What does it take for someone to become pro? Like make it to the big
stages. It's such in the UK, you're low key pissed because no one really makes it here in terms of pro wrestling. You have to go to the States for that, and you need to know people that know people. In WWE, there's the two things that get you there is your looks and your personality, and then your wrestling skills. If you are at the base of a good wrestler, or you had the base of a good wrestler in terms of your moves, have a personality, be attractive, and that's it. Every single person who's coming up in WWE right now is attractive, has a personality. If you go in NXT and look at the women that are there, oh my Jesus Christ, bro, that is insane woman. If you look up a girl called Nikita Leon,
for you to name them, you're a mad guy. Nikita,
because she might see this, respect you highly. I'm really, really big fan of your work. Wow, oh my days, like. Absolute madness. I'm not gonna say what is a madness, but you guys know what I'm thinking.
Yeah. What's the job after?
Like, wow. Anyways, even her finisher, but she looks great. She moves well, and there's other girls there on NXT. So that's at the developmental brand or the third brand. They are mad, but they are athletic as well. So they have the skills of a great wrestler, but they have great looks and they have great personality. And that gets them there. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's not because I think people will be like, oh, you're hating. No, I support it. If you look good and you have a good personality and you're talented, go. Go.
You reckon that's such a rise? Logan Paul's doing quite well there at the moment.
Because he's really talented at what he does. He looks the part. And he's got a great personality. I'm sorry, why not?
It makes perfect sense.
It's really there.
But I can't picture Big Show having a...
Now, Big Show was good on the mic.
Yeah, Big Show.
And he's 7 foot.
Yeah. So he does literally 7 foot. So all these guys, like, they have a certain look to them. If I went to WWE right now, I'll be a heavyweight. But there, cause I'm a big guy, everyone else is like, you're big. There, guys are way bigger than me.
Yeah,
the guys are. Yeah.
Biggie, he's so bonus.
Biggie. The thing is that Biggie, right? I'm not far of Biggie's physique in general in terms of size, but he is big.
He's got mass behind
I could get to someone like that if I really wanted to bulk up, but it would be heavy.
That would take a toll on you.
It would take a toll on my body. He's a power lifter. So you see, me and him was him. He's like around 5'10ish. He's similar heights and everything, and he has the build that can help him power lift. Like you see how I said I only bench 180 kilograms. That guy can bench 230.
What the hell?
Do you know how scary that is?
That's insanity.
Do you know how scary that is? When I was doing 180 kg, I thought this the entire universe off me, bro. It was unreal, and he could do that 50 kg more. It's not real. It's not real. That's not real. It's so.
I've got a question, sorry. Do you think they're on roids? Well, some of them must be on some PEDs. Like, look at the size of people like Lesnar's neck, Triple H's neck.
Okay.
Even Cena himself. I don't know.
Like Brock Lesnar.
So Cena, I won't say anything, but I think
you can't.
I think everyone knows the answer to that in reality.
Yeah,
you know the size of their necks.
A good amount of them have taken steroids.
Yeah.
Whether they want to admit it or not, I'm not gonna name who.
Yeah.
But in reality, they do. Nowadays they've calmed down a bit because it's more about the natural physique and it's more about the well-being of it.
Yeah.
WWE back in the day, think about all the wrestlers that you know from the legends. They're all dead.
Yeah, it's true.
They're all dead. They all had a heart attack,
Yeah.
or they all just went rogue.
Yeah.
Because they were.
Yeah, God bless Mr. McMahon, because that guy's been on his whole life and he's still alive now.
Honestly, honestly speaking, and all the wrestlers, bro, they went through. In the 90s, I would be seen as a cruiserweight. Because those guys were huge.
Yeah, they were
cruiserweight.
Yeah. And the
Hulk Hogan was massive.
Bro, Hulk Hogan is 6'4" of muscle and 250, 60 kg, 250 pounds of pure muscle.
Imagine you slap sheep, bro.
You're going to sleep with them.
These guys, do you want to know something is so funny as well? Because people like Brock Lesnar, Brock Lesnar 6'2", 6'3", big bolo guy. Roman Reigns 6'2", big bolo guy. Big E 5'10", 5'11", big bolo guy.
Yeah.
Undertaker 6'6", big bolo guy. Kane 6'9", big
6'9".
Yes.
Yeah, Kane's taller than Undertaker.
Yes. And it was so funny because they built Undertaker 6'9", yeah, or 6'8", and Kane is 6'10". When Kane was 6, or that they ran. I think they put him as 6'9", 6'10".
Yeah.
I'm like, no, Kane is 6'9", take it as 6'6".
Yeah.
These guys are big people.
Yeah.
They're real life giants.
Yeah,
real life giants. Rey Mysterio is 5'2", so he's very short in general. But I remember someone like Kurt Angle, who's near my height.
Yeah.
Right, because Kurt Angle's like 5'10", so I'm an inch or two taller than him. He would literally look like a dwarf against the Undertaker.
Yeah, but you'd be picking him up.
You pick him up because he's strong.
Yeah.
He's strong. Because Kurt Angle is strong. Olympic wrestler, serious wrestler.
Yeah.
But these guys are huge. Absolutely massive.
People like Mark Henry.
Bro, Mark Henry is 6'2", 300 plus pounds. Bro.
What?
But you look at him, and you think he's like a bit shorter than that. You think he's big, but he's a bit.
I didn't think he was.
Bro,
16,
if he's,
I thought he was smaller.
If you see him walking towards you, he looks like a unit.
Bro,
you just have to run.
Yeah,
you just gotta run. That's what you can do.
Wide.
He's so wide.
I think he's like
plasma TV.
Bro, he's a big guy.
I wonder what he eats.
Yeah,
these guys eat.
He's like a dog, probably.
Yeah,
if you can eat a whole chicken, these men are eating the family.
Do you know what I mean?
Them men are doing
2 whole chickens.
Yeah, it's possible.
Eating dumbbells and that.
Bro, no, I think Braun Strowman one day came out around this year or last year, yeah. Braun Strowman's this 6'6" guy, big beast of a guy. And they asked him, so what you eat on normal breakfast? And it's like, yeah, I have a couple of eggs, I have a couple of bacon, I have some chicken, a couple of chicken, and then I have some hash browns, and then I have some beans, and it just kept going on.
I think everything in their houses is extra.
Yeah, and it's America. Yeah, on top of it, it's America.
Extra large in America is seriously extra large. It's seriously extra large. People don't understand that it's actually extra large.
America's the only place you see deluxe.
Yeah,
no, seriously speaking,
bro.
I went to America because my trousers, shorts, underwear always XL in the UK.
Yeah.
I went there to get XL. It was like that. I was like, interesting.
Yeah.
I was like, straight away, I was like, nah, this is not right. And then I went to McDonald's, can I get XL this? Then you want an XL, you sure? I was like, yes.
Yeah. Well, the drink, everything. I was even wanting to ask you, when you went to America, what did you eat out there? Because you must have been doing enjoyment.
I was having.
Yeah.
Bro, what was I eating? I was eating Popeyes. I said to myself, I'm gonna eat every single takeaway spot or every single fast food spot they have. Popeyes, Wendy's, Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is the greatest thing I've ever had in my life. I swear. Oh my days, their sauce.
Where is it? Is it just like a burgers place? Is it just fast food place?
Yeah. Chickens.
God bless that woman who served me, man. See, I wish I could have moved to her, man. Cause she's like, oh my god, where are you from? I said, oh hello. I'm from London. Can't you tell? She's like, oh my god, I love your accent. I was like, you're too kind, darling. Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh, I should have moved to her. Oh my days, what was I doing? Oh, bless her.
Nice American baddie there, man.
Yeah. Oh, they are so. And the American people. And forget about what I was eating. The American people, bro, the woman there, I love the woman in London. Well, not really love the woman in London. The woman in London, I'm woman in London.
Yeah.
In America, they really let you know they find you attractive. One woman walking the street, one woman was like, hey, you fine as fuck. I said,
You know what's crazy? No, it's crazy. You had someone on last week that said the exact same thing.
Women are so bold.
They will tell you straight, yo, you're fine as hell.
I was on the subway. These girls were speaking Spanish. I was doing something silly with my cousin. I thought they were just laughing at what I was doing. And they're like, this is Spanish. I said, oh man.
Was your head good?
Bro, my head was front.
Places like that, you get head loss.
Yeah, you get head loss. Insane head loss. I could not comprehend that these girls were coming on to me like that. Because in the UK, they will let you know that they'll say you're attractive, but they'll do this whole like, oh, I'm not gonna let myself be open.
Yeah.
Oh my God, whatever.
Where in America did you go to?
New York.
Okay.
I went to New York. I went there.
Yeah.
They're really in your face. Now I had one girl say, hey, nice to meet you. Come to my room tonight. I was like, she didn't even say come to my room tonight. She said, come out to this place, this spot at this time. I was scared. I said no. I'm not gonna get robbed.
Thinking it's a drive-by. Thinking it's a drive-by or something.
Fine. I'm totally fine. No chance.
No girl in London can tell you to get to a spot. You're coming there.
What? And you don't know her or anything. No chance.
No way.
Same applies for US.
Yeah.
Honestly, so I swear, the people there, crazy. The food there, every single fast food joint you can think of, I went.
Yeah. Can you rank them for us? Like, what's top of them?
For me, Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
Popeyes. Wendy's was alright, but so there was Panda Express, which is like this.
Chinese food.
Yeah, Chinese food.
I was going for a name in it.
What's the? There's another one. No, I mean.
Don't do me that.
Be quiet. But why is it called Panda Express though?
No, what's the question?
I don't want to know.
Anyway,
There was another sort of Asian buffet sort of place that I completely forgot. That was nice. I already mentioned Chick-fil-A. Already mentioned Popeyes. Already mentioned Wendy's. Taco Bell was alright. They laughed at my accent whilst I was there because I said, "Can I have a taco?" And I was like, "I don't say taco. I say taco."
Taco.
That's how you say it.
Yeah. Nah, it's taco.
Taco Bell.
Good one.
I was like, alright, cool. Do you know what I mean? But my top three or my Champions League is Chick-fil-A, Popeyes, Wendy's, and Panda Express. All my days. I had a good time, but America, guys, I ate 2 meals a day, no more than that. I gained 4 kilograms.
What? Damn.
I went back out. I was like, I feel a bit heavy. I didn't even deep when I was there because the air is different. I came back touchdown in London.
How long were you there for?
I was good there for like a week and a bit.
Oh,
you look and your cheekbones are just feeling different. You're thinking,
wait, so you put on 4 kilos in just over a week?
I swear to God.
What?
I left the country at 90. I came back, it was 95. I even gave a 1 kg of marginal error because at the end of the night, I said, fuck.
Damn.
I said, no way.
No wonder some of because then you see people in America, some of them are big. Yeah.
Guys, they are big dons.
Yeah.
I keep saying, I'm a big guy.
Yeah.
Oh my days now.
But in America, they're massive.
They again, as someone said, New York is London on steroids. It is the best description I've ever heard.
Swear.
Imagine central London times 10.
Oh,
that's
God.
New York. It's scary.
Did you go out at all there, like nightlife? What's it saying out there?
It's good still.
Yeah.
And you get into nightclub for free. And then people, if they like you, they just buy you drinks. People just kept buying me drinks.
Yeah. Well, you can get clubs. You get into clubs for free. No entry fee.
Majority
of clubs are like that.
They're like that. Yeah.
Just London, man.
Yeah,
London.
Everything. Instead of everything, you should be helping that crowd. Free. Get me.
But they know you're gonna get a drink in there, bro.
I'm dead.
So they're like, yeah, bro, come in. Like, yeah, we're coming. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, having a good night. Yeah, blah. Yeah, I went to nights out in Brooklyn and Queens, in Manhattan.
Yeah.
Brooklyn night out was nice.
I was gonna say these are areas you named. There's like they're stereotypical, like painted. There's dangerous spots.
Yeah, I was gonna go to the Bronx, so I really want to go there.
Yeah.
The taxi driver said, "Please, man, don't go to the Bronx, man.
Swear.
Please do not go. If they hear an accident, it's like."
Oh,
I actually bottled it as well. I
You
really
didn't
wanted
go
to
ever?
didn't
Yeah.
go. I got busy anyway. I couldn't be bothered. But then normally I like going to the dangerous places.
Yeah.
Not say that I'm a big guy, or whatever, but
You
like,
have to travel everywhere when you go in.
because I was born and raised in Brixton.
Yeah.
Like back when it was Brixton, rather than how it is right now.
Yeah.
So for me, it's not like nothing scares me, but it's like I would like to see it.
Yeah.
I would like to
see,
go out there,
it's like being in the ends. You want to see how another ends look.
That's literally it. I just want to know what another ends is like. That's it.
And they're similar as well.
They're very similar.
They're very
That's the
similar.
thing. So that's that. But the guy told me don't go to the Bronx. I was like, alright, go. I won't go. I won't go. Simple. He literally warned me. He said, don't go.
Yeah.
Don't go. I was like, really? Don't go, man.
America's just crazy like that, man.
Very crazy place. Very crazy place.
I want to visit, man.
Yeah, it will be worth it. I might go to Philadelphia next year for WrestleMania. I mean, I have the money for it, but it's more like tickets are expensive.
Tickets are pricey.
In reality, I just want to get a sponsor to just take me there.
Yeah.
Even if I ever sit in a high seat,
just being a wrestling fan and just having a WrestleMania is ticked off your bucket. That's definitely off your bucket list. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta
Definitely.
do it, man. You gotta do it. So I probably will go. Yeah, I'll probably bite the bullet and go.
Well, it's what we grew up on, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's everything. Everything. Yeah.
To end off, what's your best WrestleMania then?
Best WrestleMania moment, even, or like.
Ooh,
I say give us best WrestleMania and best moments.
Yeah,
because I've had best moments which aren't in the same WrestleMania.
It's a weird one because I can't lie to you. WrestleMania is interesting because when I was a kid, I actually only really remember the B show pay-per-views, like the Armageddons, the Cyber Sundays,
Survival Series.
There's no SummerSlam.
Those are the ones that stuck in my head heavy. And WrestleMania, like obviously SummerSlam and all that stuff, but I just remember because like I was like such a SmackDown fan as well. So I remember all the like random Undertaker, Kurt Angle sort of matches on like Cyber Sundays or like a random Saturday, Tuesday night SmackDown. But in terms of WrestleManias, my favorite WrestleMania probably is 31 when I came out 2015.
What happened to 31?
Seth Rollins cashing.
Yeah.
That was the first. That was one of the first WrestleManias that I watched from beginning to end. I loved it. Yeah. Watched it on my dead stream at home. That only cut out twice.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's actually not
bad.
It
was good. It was good.
Yeah.
It only cut out twice, and I was happy. I had a great time watching that. I was watching on my ones. Saw that. I was like, yeah, that is it. Moment. No, it's not my favorite moment. But it's the moment that stuck in me the most is Brock Lesnar breaking the streak.
Yeah, that's happened to everyone.
Because for me, that was the first and only time I've been genuinely shocked at the result. I thought I went through all 5 stages of grief in that one moment. Straight away.
I personally thought I thought Undertaker was just gonna it was gonna end like that.
Yeah.
I thought he's just cool. He's done it for life.
Yeah, I think the way they, I don't know. I don't think Brock Lesnar should have been the one to end it.
Of course not.
I think there was a couple other ones. I see there was talks apparently they wanted Randy Orton to end it.
Kane would have made sense.
Kane would have been that storyline would have made sense.
Because they had the storyline from Quayback to bring it back now. And it's like, cool, we both end off here. You're old now. Cut, but.
Yeah, I think they had Randy Orton on the whole Legend Killer type.
I wouldn't be too early into it. That's the thing.
Slightly.
But yeah, it's hard because WrestleMania moments, I'm kind of bad at it. But I know my favorite Mania for fact is 31.
Yeah.
In terms of moment, I don't know. But I want to ask you guys a question. What is your WrestleMania moment?
I don't really watch WWE, but like back a day, I remember watching SmackDown versus Raw, and
Games of Cold.
I don't know. What about you?
If I can't say actual WrestleMania, I'm trying to think WrestleMania. I think what was it? It was Shawn Michaels v Undertaker, their first fight.
The 25.
That fight was sick.
That was amazing.
Yeah. And when he slapped him, when he slapped the Undertaker, he just tombstones him. That was proper. I like that fight.
You see Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels, was that
2008?
Was that WrestleMania?
Yeah. That was 20.
Where he's switching music.
He's like, I'm sorry.
I can't lie. That one was a moment still, because that one, I feel like that one there, even though a man was young, it's just like they were like popping on wrestling, like they were popping. So you'd always see them on the screen, innit? And then for how things to pan out.
WWE used to be wild. I always see the clips on Twitter from back in the day.
Rey Mysterio.
Mysterio's cold.
I think it was JBL throwing the Mexican guy into the ocean when he was beefing. He was beefing Rey Mysterio at the time. Was he?
No, it was Eddie Guerrero.
And he was like, "This is all the Mexicans trying to break into the."
They had some fuck cutscenes.
The cutscenes.
Muhammad Hassan was going to be the world champion. They had this guy go into the middle of the ramp, pray. And all these masked men come out to beat up the Undertaker.
That's actually sick.
That's so peak. That is so peak. And they've had all these mad things. If you guys want to know something that's absolutely tapped beyond measure, just type in Katie Fick.
Katie Fick?
Yeah, you guys don't even know.
I don't know.
It was the sickest storyline between Triple H and Kane.
Okay.
Yeah? And the storyline was that Triple H trying to get to Kane's mind, saying that Kane, you remember this one time you killed your girlfriend in a car accident? And it's like, oh my god, what? Like, how dare he mention her name? And then Triple H made the clip of him going into the morgue with her body, just putting a mask, Kane's mask on, and then just having sex with a fucking corpse.
Oh, what the hell?
Bro, it's the worst thing I've ever seen. I'm dead serious. This is the worst thing. If you go on YouTube and just type in Triple H Katie Vick, it is the worst thing in the world, bro.
What?
I'm dead serious. Search it up. Katie Vick. Katie space VICK. Triple H. Oh my days, bro. The fact that you guys haven't heard about it. It's just the most tapped story I've ever seen in my world.
The fact Vincent McMahon was running for that long, I don't know how.
Do you want to know something as well that I find so crazy? Is that I don't know if it's a rumor, so I really hope it stays this way. But Vince McMahon had literally pitched into being in a relationship storyline with Stephanie McMahon.
Daughter, I've heard that. I heard that. Yeah.
His own daughter.
Nah.
Stephanie was bad though. That's just Stephanie bad. Especially back in the day.
It doesn't make sense.
I'm not saying it was I'm not saying it was his dad.
That's immense though.
Yeah.
It's tapped.
But the thing is, it doesn't shock me because he's on that stuff.
Like
when you can have brothers like Teddy Long in your show, you know, gee,
Nah, what he used to do to black people back in the day, he made them so hood. Like he didn't even give them.
How can you call a team Prime Time?
Yeah, that's
how big that is.
That's so rude.
He got R-Truth coming out with a little imaginary kid.
Yeah.
That's a little Jimmy. He's made him sound like a madman. Yeah.
And
look what he did with New Day as well. He just made them as like...
Do you know the funniest thing about New Day is that they're meant to be a gospel group. That was their whole thing.
That their thing?
That was their whole thing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then they came out and made it into their own. But they came out as a serious gospel group. Biggie like this, and Kobe came to like, Woods, and then they changed, and then it became their own sort of thing. So those three made it to their own. But the initial plan was them to be like some sort of gospel. I'm pretty sure I'm correct. Some sort of gospel group. It was peak.
Okay, but they did bits though. They even hosted the WrestleMania and everything.
Bro, they did everything, bro.
Yeah,
they did everything. They were very, very good.
That's actually so funny, you know.
Word,
yeah, that's hilarious.
WrestleMania brought moments though, and WWE in general, innit?
Games and stuff as well were good, innit?
Real.
It brought a lot of the community, a lot of people in the community together as well, man. Like
it was everyone's.
Everyone used to watch it. Everyone,
Like I remember growing up, the things that everyone used to watch. We talk about Dragon Ball Z, football, wrestling.
Yeah, that was it.
They literally just. We have to give them their props though, because they carried us through our years.
Unreal.
There's always that universal things that bring every guy, not even just guys, just people together.
Because I remember my dad paying for Sky, and then I can watch Sky Sports.
Back
then it was on Sky Sports. And then them times there, even when you're 47 minutes in, you still got bears to watch. Bears to watch, bro.
Bad adverts though. If you actually break it down, it was like an hour long.
Well, the thing is, as well, is that back in the day, if you had Sky Sports, you were living.
It's true.
Living.
They'd give you 3 Champions League games. And they'd give you flipping WWE.
Yeah, that's all you needed, didn't it? Yeah.
3 Champions League games, any match that came on that was televised on TV, all the tennis matches that I used to watch as well were there as well. Everything was there.
Yeah.
And I was split between that 4.
The only tennis they had on BBC was Wimbledon, innit?
Wimbledon,
and then like the American Open, all of that. That's
American,
all Sky Sports.
Australian, and even the US, Australian. And even the French Open, though that was on ITV, they were still put on Sky as well, if I'm correct. But all the tennis, like, we were just talking Grand Slams, but all the Masters and all the little things here and there, they were all there.
Yeah. Wow.
And you see all the top guys there as well, because they had to get those things to get to the Grand Slams.
Yeah. So just cut on time, I'll ask you one question. Who's your favourite tennis player of all time then?
Is Roger Federer, but everyone knows that I'm still hurt about it, because I'm not even going to get into it. That's a whole another story. But basically, long story short, I did everything. I emulated his game, his swagger, his everything. I even wore bandana, bro. I was bold. You know the bandanas where they could I thought I was him, bro. It was unreal. But he had the most Grand Slams. Then he had the 2019 Wimbledon final, and he fucked it against Djokovic. And by fucked it, I mean he had 2 championship points on the serve.
That's when am I wrong? Was that the match where went on for time?
Yeah,
I went on for so long, innit?
I was watching it, bro. I was on my knees. I was there on my knees, like, please get it. He lost the point. He lost the second point. And it was deuce. Djokovic wins his advantage.
Stress.
And Djokovic wins the game. And Djokovic wins the next game. He goes to championship tiebreak.
Yeah.
And then after that, Djokovic and Nadal took over Federer with his Grand Slam.
Yeah.
Bro, pain.
Champagne.
Bro, I
feels it.
You know, imagine the ones that I've watching this guy since 2002. My entire life was based on tennis, based on him.
And then to just see him again.
To just see him days, bro, wow.
Yeah.
Oh boy, this is why every time I speak about tennis, sadness.
Yeah, emotional.
You feel the pain in your voice.
You put work to be like that.
Yeah.
And to see that firsthand, sorry, my bro.
Yeah. Fair enough, man.
But it's been a good one.
That was actually a good one, man. Appreciate for coming as well.
Thank you every time, man.
Anything you want to tell the people? Plug anything you need to
do? Listen, like guys who you know on socials. My Twitter is Cobbina. My Instagram is Brendan Cobbina. My TikTok is Brendan Cobbina. It's literally anything with my surname is always there.
We'll be on the screen anyway.
So it's all there. So love for that. If you guys want to see my shenanigans with me having all the eggs or the raw egg in the morning or the wings, you can follow my Twitter. If you want to see me talk more about fitness or be educational, go to my TikTok. My Instagram is just there to look good.
Yeah.
That's it's a verified account. That's really it. I couldn't care less for it.
I hear it.
I gave up for that, but yeah, like that's just it, and it's been nice. Really had a good time. So I really appreciate you guys.
Thank you very much.
Love for coming down.
Anything you want to tell the people yourself?
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
But done and dusted. Obviously, big up Brendan. Sorry, every time. Thank you, man. Obviously, it's been a 2-man step. Me and DK, Clotty as well. We're all safe, everyone, man.